So, the camera industry has been busy this week. A lot of opportunities for innovation that I'm not seeing happening. It's a race to the bottom of the ocean floor where mediocrity meets chance in a battle to the ineptitude of our hearts. I'm so irritated with all these releases. I can't contain the explosions.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Whenever I see a new release, I have to film something on the Blackmagic camera to appease the gods of my ancestors who expected vintage jackets to be worn at their funerals. I cannot believe that we're in this situation. Okay, I made a list. We got a list here. The Canon R100. I cannot even fathom a situation where a child would be separated from a parent long enough to have this thing in their hands. What are you doing? It's a fixed screen that you can't touch. They removed everything they could think of from it. It's the most basic model they could. It's so budget that I asked the dollar store if they would carry it. They said it wasn't good enough to be put on a rack next to the pretzels. I cannot. What are you doing, Canon? Why do you have so many? Wasn't the R50 like bad enough? You needed something worse than that. You have the R50 is terrible. The R10 is terrible too. But I think it's better than the R50. Then the R7, okay, there's a camera that some people might like. What, the R100? The thing is dirt. It's worse than dirt. Calm down. At least they released a 28mm prime, 28mm 2.8 prime. It's light, it's budget. You cannot put filters on it unless you buy the optional lens hood. It's optional, meaning it costs more money to have it. What is that for? I could vlog with it, don't get me wrong. Little extendial on that there. That could be the cinema, but Canon continues the line of just dichotomy where it's absolute budget garbage that does not inspire anybody versus super overpriced and heavy gear that's not even 3D pop viable in today's universe. We need to get back in touch with how lenses used to be made. Somebody needs to start a glass factory and get back to the way things used to be. Because I am not having this world. So that was quite a morning you had there, Canon. Maybe have some coffee next time before you get started in your day. That was a bullshit day. I would not sleep well at night if that was my day. I'd be like, damn, I didn't do much. Didn't get much done. That just hurts. And then the V10. Oh, God. It's like, what are we aiming for here? Do you guys not realize that the smartphone has killed off the bottom end? And then you're heading there just saying, hello, we're still here. You want to fight? It's like you're showing up to a fight with a golf club, and it's like cyborgs and shit with lasers. And you're like, fuck you guys. You're dead in 6 seconds. With AI technology, like right to the third eye. One laser, boom. They just erase your memory. Like, what was I doing here? What's this golf club for? Do you have a ball? When it comes to the ZV1 Mark II, I've already made 2 videos on it. I just have one final thought. I thought the ZV1F was your budget, completely uninspired bottom feeder guppy camera for vloggers. I thought that was the worst it could get. The ZV1 was the step up from that, but you removed so many specs that you now match the ZV1F specs. With no slow-mo, no stabe. At least you gave us phase detect autofocus, thanks. We expect that. I cannot believe how bad that thing is. Like, nobody in their right mind, if it was me right now, I'm 100% honesty, I would buy the ZV1, because you get some fun features. You get 240 frames per second that looked good. It was a good look. 480, not the best look, but you could do it and it was fun. Little topaz enhance. The cinema could be yours. The 960, that hurt. It wasn't the greatest look, but maybe a topaz could save some parts of it. You color grade it weird and you could get by. You remove all of it. It's all gone. The only thing you have is a wider lens. But you could just get the Ulanzi adapter. You get a wide lens with all the features. The same ass shit. What are we doing? And then the Fuji XS20. Let me just tell you, I'm cutting the line here on videos. I have like 10 videos ready to be released. I'm trying to cut back on my release schedule, so we're doing like 3 a week so I can relax a bit, and I'm months behind. So I have several videos coming where I'm like, I wonder what the XS20 is going to have, or I'm guessing at the ZV1 II specs. We got a lot of dated content on its way to a theater near you, but the XS20, it's our only saving grace. At least they didn't cripple the damn thing with a sledgehammer. It's actually like not bad, but when you look at it, 4K 60p, 10-bit, oh my god, wow, not bad. Same as the XT3 did, like many years ago. 2018, that thing. Thanks for matching that 5 years later. What have you been working on? You have 6K open gate. I tried that on the XH2. I've never seen a worse looking image. It was so sharp. I was like, God, I look freakish. What the hell is that? Like, who's it for? 26 megapixels. You have a vlog button. What does that even do? Aperture priority is the vlog button. We don't need a vlog button. We're not the dumbest creatures on earth. We can make sandwiches. I've seen it happen. I mean, y'all know if it was me, the XS10 is getting a lower megapixel sensor, video-centric in its origins. And then we're like having some fun with more specs. This thing, like, it has 240p again. Same thing, like it's the same sensor we've been seeing, 26 megapixels. It was nice years ago, but like we're ready for something new. Video-centric, a little 9 megapixel. This is 2 megapixels. It blows anything away. If it was to fight something, that thing would be bloody. When it comes to this 8mm Tony 3.5, I like that you're trying, but that's way too wide for vlogging. I saw it marketed like, oh, it's landscape and architecture, and like, if you want to vlog, oh, perfect. They like ultra wide, right? This is 16mm, another lens that I have to review soon. Sorry, everybody. This is like way wide enough. 15 is the max you want to go on the wide end, and they're doing 12mm, which is going to give you the super warpy corners. So it's completely unusable for vlogging. We're still waiting for like a 10 or 12 Tony 2 type of thing, small light. Not from Samyang, you freak, company in the sewers. If you want to keep your marketing material geared towards landscape and architecture photography, then okay, your 8mm, it's lighter than the hell is this Sony? You suck. You suck at exposing for me. Keep your marketing material for the photographers. Don't breach my vlogging field with your 12mm lens and your warpy corners. They're waving to my dead grandmother. No thank you. If it's me and I'm releasing a camera in 2023, I'm mastering the basics. Have we forgot about that? Like really good IBIS? Can we get Panasonic level IBIS in an APS-C sensor or full frame? Panasonic has done it in full frame, so are we getting up to that level? Because Fuji still has really jerky stabe, and I don't think they've improved it on this. If their flagship doesn't have it, this ain't gonna have it. Like the autofocus just being as reliable as Sony. Sony has mastered autofocus. Can we catch up to that? We don't need like shooting for 8K open gate raw 60p. Everybody that has that Nikon Z8, I've seen several people shooting with it and they're all shooting in 4K. They're like, this is overkill, the 8K. It was fun for a second to try it out. Like, do you not know that? We're not ready. This world's not ready for 8K. We just want really nice 4K. I'd be happy with really nice 1080p, but I might be in the minority. So, okay, let's go move the bar to 4K. And we're mastering 4K. 4K 240 frames per second that doesn't look worse than 24 frames per second. Nothing changed. That's what we're looking for here. Mastering the basics. Auto exposure that doesn't flash lights at you like you're being abducted. It's really strange to watch the camera industry. I never followed it this closely before starting this channel, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at every release and I'm like, it's angering me to see that we're getting worse and worse, dumber and dumber. Read a book. Share an idea with a friend. Go outside and do something. Use the mind. Build something. Learn a new skill, a hobby. Help somebody. Do something. You see oh, I should help that guy. Oh, there's a piece of garbage. Let me pick that up and help the world. Let's make the world a better place with care and trust. What are we doing? It's the opposite direction. I don't understand this industry. You have a smartphone killer on your heels. Do better. You always have a more natural look than a smartphone, so embrace that. But don't, like, pretend that we want this budget gear. Most people have iPhones. That's better than everything you have. The Xiaomi 13 Pro has a 1-inch sensor with like 1.4 lens or something. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it's 1.6, but it's like, wow. And that's just one of its 3 lenses. And then it has all this stuff in 1920 frames per second. It's interpolated as garbage. It's not even as good as my Huawei P40 Pro, let's be real. But like, come on, give us something. So I'm sorry to all the companies who have sent me stuff that I said I would review, and it keeps getting pushed back due to all these new, just abysmal releases. I feel like I have to make a video that cuts the line. It pushes your review back. I haven't even reviewed this lens yet. I love this lens. I have the review coming. I've made it like a month ago. It's ready, but it just keeps getting pushed back. Best lens I've ever seen in my life. For the Blackmagic, of course. It's a secret. I can't tell you. Soon I will tell you. I'm gonna leave. How you doing? Are you as just perplexed as I am at the camera industry lately? Just getting worse and worse. I don't understand what we're aiming for, because it's obviously way below what we already have. So like, what is the point? What are you doing? Stop wasting my time and yours. I'm going to leave now. After you buy a Camera Conspiracies t-shirt, there are Nikon Mimic Monkey shirts available in the shop. I will be ordering one soon myself, in hopes that Nikon changes the world with a new vlogger camera, Nikon Z6. It's gonna have 24 megapixels. I hate the world. I'm gonna leave. Subscribe for more videos, Sam.